Hello guys, myself Rishikesh. This is Life Process Part 3 by Dronacharya. So if you liked my previous videos, please like, share and share to many people. If you didn't watch the video, please make sure that you have watched. Okay, now let's start the Part 3 session, that is nutrition. Guys, when our body needs nutrition every time, even not doing any work, we need food, that is nutrition, for building and developing our body. That is nothing but food we eat. It comes from external source of energy, that is food we eat, right? Now the question arises, how we get the food? There are two types, that is autotrophic mode of nutrition, autotrophic mode of nutrition, and another is heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Heterotrophic. No, autotrophic means what? Auto means the producing one itself is called as autotrophic, means producing food. Producing food by its own is called as autotrophic nutrition. Example is plants and some bacteria like cyanobacteria, blue-green algae are examples for autotrophic nutrition. They produce their food by photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Okay. Now heterotrophic means they depend on indirectly or directly on autotrophic organisms that are called as heterotrophic nutrition. That means they don't develop their own food, and hetero means they depend on other organisms. Okay, so now let's discuss it in detail about heterotrophic and autotrophic in detail. Firstly, autotrophic nutrition. For autotrophic nutrition, they need carbon and energy requirements for photosynthesis, that is production of food by sunlight is called as photosynthesis. Okay, now they need carbon dioxide and water. In presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, they convert the carbon dioxide and water into glucose, that is C6H12 and O6, and the liberation of oxygen gas. Okay, then there will be also events occurring in this process, that is absorption of sunlight by chlorophyll and conversion of that light energy into chemical energy, and splitting of water and giving hydrogen and oxygen gas, and reduction of carbon dioxide to carbon hydrates. If you carefully observe a cross section of a leaf, you will observe that they have green cells which have green dots, that are nothing but chloroplast. This chloroplast contain chlorophyll pigments which is helpful in photosynthesis. Plants obtain their carbon dioxide and many other gases, such as many gas they obtain by stomata, that is the tiny pores. They open and close by two cells, that is called as guard cells. Here these both are called as guard cells. Their opening and closing occurs by swelling and shrinking. How the guard cell swells? The guard cells swells when water goes inside the guard cell and they get swelled, so they get open. When they are shrink, that is they lose water, they get shrink, and the guard cells get closed. They also need other raw materials such as nitrogen and nitrogen products, phosphorus, iron, magnesium from the, and they obtain it from the soil. So some they get from organically and another gets from inorganically. So inorganically we get they get the nitrates or nitrates, that are nitrogen compounds, by soil itself, by thunder and many activities they get nitrates and nitrates. In one they get organic by organic method, that is by some bacteria that are symbiotically, and some are free living bacteria, that blue green algae, they give nitrogen compounds to the plants.